Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe with.
What's up with it? It's your boy Noonie, it's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, who's falling for you right now? All right. So I thought this would be a fun one, and it's probably, it'll keep resonating out and out and out. So this will play again and again and again, all right? But you may be different piles each time it plays out for you. But still, the scenario should still play out about the same. Give or take, maybe some variables will be off a little bit. Maybe the way I say it may be skewed just a little bit. You know, that's just the way I interpret it. So, you know, deal with me or bear with me for that moment. As always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to all those people who trusted me along the journey. Thanks to all those people who are trusting me along the journey. Thanks to all those people who booked those personal readings. And thank you to all the people who booked those video chat readings. Thank you for trusting in me for sure. And oh yeah, if you guys ever get video chat readings from me, it's always best to bring a notebook. That way you can just check back to what I said. All right. Anything else? Oh, 4 piles here. There's going to be a close-up in the description box. You can't really see them as well. These are smaller ones. These are some I like. They're really pretty. I got some new ones that got sent to me from Rosie, which is Abyss Tarot Tat. All right. So shout out to her. I got a new deck from her too, so I'm going to be using that eventually. Just not in this one because these were already set up last night. I just got tired. I had physical therapy and shit, so whatever. I think that's it because I'm doing this before I go to the gym and I don't want to delay the gym. All right, so maybe each of these piles be like 10, 12 minutes, give or take. All right. Like I said, there's a close-up in the description box so you can see that the stones is just the stones, not the piles. All right. And I'm about to go ahead and just show you these, to show you the picture or show you the picture of these stones, and then I'm gonna come back here and get started with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1. Who's falling for you right now? Ooh. Okay, that's okay. So that could make sense there. Because at first I was like, I see, okay, I can see this. So this is somebody who's going to be trying to adapt to you, trying to get, they're basically trying to, I would say be what you want them to be. All right. This is somebody who's very they may be underprepared in some ways or not always prepared. They're kind of like, they're trying to, I guess maybe overanalyze the situation. Like this person is definitely trying to be crafty and manipulative, but it's like, it's for stability. This person wants to attain you. All right, signs I got are Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, and that's it, okay? These are signs I got. I do got Aquarius because of the 7 swords. All right, so it could be that. And because we're being general, I guess I could say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but generally it's a Cancer. But, you know, because it's general, we could say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio because it's the water element there. But this is somebody who wants to be playful, but maybe overthinks being playful. Like this is somebody who's like prepared for you, but like feels like they're not prepared, you know what I mean? Or feels like they don't know enough. All right. This could also be somebody who maybe sees some type of goal or destination with you, and the goal or destination is to attain you. That's what it is. All right. Now it could be like in a non-traditional way, or it could be like to like isolate you. All right, to like get you away from others. They feel like they've been over and over this situation with you and it's not going anywhere. And somebody who wants to be a lot more lighthearted. Now this could be somebody who's very serious though. All right, they could be very good at talking, but maybe they don't really like talk directly. They kind of like hint at stuff, or they like indirectly express things, or they like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you. Like that's kind of weird. It's like that's the vibe I get because this is Aquarius energy with the 7 of Swords. It's almost like a weird perspective or a weird way of saying things, or like that's kind of awkward the way you act. So maybe this person is awkward, all right? For some, they could work in like the legal field or legal system. All right, this is somebody who's contemplated on this for a while or thought about this for a while. All right, this somebody has a nice body. Yeah, this person has a nice body. They could be maybe very slim, slender, or just like very strong, because it gives me more strong. They got like a sleek figure. So maybe like sleek face, sleek body. And I want to say sleek, that usually means like a swimmer's body, maybe slender, slim, you know what I mean? Or just like strong, but like just slim, all right? Maybe they're tall, maybe they're short, but they got a strong body, all right? For some, it could be like a wider body. This is somebody who definitely has their eye on you and they like lurk. This is somebody who likes to watch you from like a distance and pretend like they're not watching you, all right? But like they creep around you. So, okay, so this is what they do. They try to stay like around your area where you are. So let's say just give me an example. You go to a grocery store. This would be like a guy who you see in one aisle when you were maybe getting Rice Krispie treats, and then you go over here in the juice aisle and here he is again, but he's just acting like he doesn't see you. It's that type of thing, all right? This is somebody who's falling, but this is somebody who you interact with though, or this is somebody who knows you, because we got the Hermit here and we got the Queen of Cups. So this is somebody who does have some type of emotional feelings, connections to you, and this is somebody who contemplates you, who really wants to be around you or wants to be in your space, all right? This is maybe somebody, maybe they like stay at an entrance, or like maybe you meet them at the entrance. So this could be like meeting them at the door, like when you go to the store, maybe you meet them at the door. But I mean, I feel like you know this person. So like there's an entrance, maybe there's a doorway, maybe it's like an office, maybe it's like a church, maybe it's like a large building. Because the Ten of Pentacles for me is usually like a large building. It's usually like a factory. All right, that's how I've seen it play out. It's usually like big areas, like a factory, a Walmart, a gym, a church, a school, a college. Is usually large, even though it's something that's established, all right? But it may be something that's not necessarily traditionally established. So let's not say a church, all right? So maybe it could be a church, but maybe it's not a church. Maybe it's a courthouse, all right? Because of the judge, I mean the Libra here, and the sword, which is usually about people talking bad about you, or people speaking behind your back, or like wanting to rectify a situation, like maybe doing something wrong but wanting to come back around and fix it. So like this may be somebody who let's say that they gave you bad information, bad advice, or something like that. They want to come back around and rectify the situation or make the situation better. All right, this could be somebody who's very, they could be like a public servant or wear a uniform, or they drive like maybe they had car issues just recently. They could have had car issues. All right, but this is also somebody who likes to like isolate. They don't like to be around a lot of people, but they are trying to be around you. All right. This is somebody who doesn't want the all psycho or pattern. Like they don't want you to stop coming around. Or this is somebody who doesn't want this situation. Like they want to get out of the situation the way it is in. So like the way that you guys are going about it, they feel like is like just, you know, going in circles, and it's not allowing them to be playful. So they want to do that. This person is probably considering how they invite people into their life. All right. That might be their goal. They want to offer you love and peace. All right. And be like nurturing in some way. This could be a deal. This could be an offer. All right, this could be an apology, because they kind of want to rectify the situation. This could be normally somebody who speaks harshly about others, or they speak with like I was going to say a condescending tone. Maybe they practice yoga, or like they're into like meditation. Maybe they're just very quiet, because we got the Hermit here too with meditate, which is usually like shh. So maybe they're really quiet. All right, this is also somebody who's very spiritual, and maybe who gave up on like playing games, or maybe doesn't feel as most playful, but like maybe this is somebody that you could have gave up on because you didn't feel like they were playing enough, or they weren't like cheerful enough, or like it's become very serious between you guys, or you know what I mean? Like, it's like this person wants to break the monotony of the connection, of the relationship. They want to break out of that, like what you guys have always done. All right, they feel like you're shining from within, or this is somebody who's starting to feel feelings deep down and they're starting to come out, so they're wanting to express it. But this may be also somebody who tries to run your life or tells you how to do your job. All right, like they maybe try to box you in certain ways, because they could be forceful with this Chariot inverse. This could be somebody who's like, you know, uses their authority in like bad ways sometimes, or like maybe doesn't want to necessarily be a leader, or they can come off as like very like lacking humility in some ways, like, you know, very concerned or conceited with success. All right, so like maybe they focus a lot on success, but maybe they want to offer you some type of care and compassion to get you success, or to get this situation moving forward. This could be somebody who's very disciplined, and very motivated, but maybe they have issues staying focused. Like maybe they can get distracted. I think maybe you're the distraction because they want to attain you. So maybe there's like some type of a distraction with you around, if you're around, because like there's an entrance here. So this could be them entering into your life, or they're like observing how you've entered into their life, and they're trying to like work a way to like have you as maybe like a property, or have you as their person, like have you as the person that they care about. All right. This person maybe has a lot of wisdom, but they like have like unorthodox wisdom, or they have a lot of like knowledge about maybe a certain topic, but it may not necessarily be like something that's well known or something like that. They could be somebody who like shoots guns or owns a gun. All right. They may have long legs, or like maybe strong legs, nice legs. For some, they have like a yellower skin, so that could be the light skin. That could possibly be Asian. Maybe Hispanic, but that's usually a browner. But, you know, take it how it resonates. All right. And then I do have white skin too. So for some of you guys, this could be somebody who's possibly of another race if you're black, or it could be white if you're white. All right. But they do have a nice body. That's how you should also be able to tell them. Like, they have a good body. The body is nice. It's strong. All right. They may wear glasses, or like to wear shades, or they wear red. You may notice them wearing red. Maybe the next time red, or like a tights, maybe like a purplish color, or like a blue shirt, or if it's a woman, maybe a red dress, or like, yeah, it's like red. Maybe she has red hair. This person may have red hair. They may be bald too, or they keep their head covered most times. So maybe this could be like a hat, a do-rag, a bonnet. What else? What else? I think that's all men wear, but and I said the bonnet, so that's what women wear sometimes. So, but maybe even it could even maybe be a wig, and you do interact with this person, because now I'm thinking round and around in the entrance. You definitely interact with this person in some way. All right. This could be somebody who's stubborn in some ways, or really just kind of like focuses on like getting things done. Like maybe they feel like they're never prepared, but they're resourceful, but maybe they don't use their resources in the best way. Like this could be somebody who overthinks like status, or overthinks like making moves. Like they don't like conflict. So like this person maybe could be like, I was gonna say timid, or like skittish in some way. Like maybe like, you know how you can talk to somebody real quick and then they like try to like move really fast too, because they don't want to say too much. It's almost like not wanting to be discovered. You know what I mean? So, and they're watching you too. So it's like they watch you and then they like, you know, skirt away. Like, you know, they don't want to be discovered. They don't want to be noticed. It says, I love the way you smell. So like they be around. So they like the way you smell. All right. And it says she doesn't compare. So this person could have chose somebody else over you. Or sometimes when it says she doesn't compare, it could be like somebody who they were attracted to, or somebody who's like around them. Maybe they already have them. Maybe they already have a partner, because the Seven of Swords is here. So there could be a sneakiness, like a sneaky, deceptive type of move. Like maybe wanting to like backdoor it in a way. If you don't know what that means, I'm not even going to tell you right now. But yeah, they could be trying to like backdoor it in some way. Or like, it's like sneaking. Maybe like come back around in some way. I don't know. They've analyzed this situation a lot from like a different detached perspective, but at the same time there's a lot of care and care and affection for you. So there is that. There's a lot of care and affection for you. So this person wants to keep you around. All right, they may be wanting to push forward, so that like with determination. Like this person may be very determined, or they lose their willpower sometimes. Like maybe they're very nurturing, but they're gonna like temper that down. I mean, not temper the nurturing down, but like maybe like the pushiness, the haltiness, the like over aggressiveness, the over dominating. Maybe they're gonna temper that down. You know what I mean? And be a lot more prepared in some way. I don't know. They're trying to, they're trying to assess the situation. They could be carrying something. All right, now, because I just thought I seen them doing something for a second. So, what came to mind was like a gym environment for a second. So I don't know if somebody like cared. Like I know what a squat is, right? But I was thinking like, what other like situations outside of life where you like hold a bar here or you hold something here. You may see them carrying something. Maybe it's kind of heavy. Like maybe they carry something with them to do something. It's like when you see them, maybe they'll be, I don't know why I'm telling you that. Maybe it's like an interaction that you're going to see them, but they're going to be like carrying something. All right. I thought of like a deadlift, a squat bar, but it doesn't have to be a bar. It could be anything. Like maybe there's something on their shoulders. This could be like waters, maybe buckets or something. I don't know. They could be carrying anything, but it's kind of heavy. So like maybe this is something you'll see. Maybe they carry heavy things like construction, like, you know, tools, like a roofer, you know, you have to carry this stuff up a roof. Like it's something like that. Like this person they have a strong body, so they carry stuff. All right. They wear a thicker belt maybe. Or so that could be like, yeah, that could be almost like police or like security, or they carry like a belt maybe that's around them. Or they just have like a fancy belt, like a Gucci, Louis, or whatever, something like that. But this person shines from within. So like they're very maybe upbeat, but it doesn't come off like upbeat though. All right, like it's there, but like maybe you have to turn it on. So like they don't come off like when you first see them as like upbeat, but you can see it from like from the inside, if it makes sense. Like you know how like when you get around people, like there's a feeling of like, oh snap, we're about to have fun, or like, oh, I like being around this person, or just like it's like an inner smile. Like when you see them, you're like, oh, I'm happy that they're here, or I'm happy I seen them, or you know what I mean? It's like that. So like this is how you feel about this person when you see them. So you know, it's like lighting you up from the inside. So this could even be like friends. It doesn't have to always be like romancy, but it could be like friends. This could be somebody who likes to like make situations better. Like if they mess up something, this is somebody who's not afraid to come back and apologize or work a deal or work something out like this. But this could also be somebody who's very pushy and very disciplined and motivated to get what it is they want. You know what I mean? They may lack in like focus on how to do these things, so they maybe just usually use their willpower or just push people over. But in this case, this person wants to be very loving, very nurturing, very caring towards you. They can see you as very nurturing yourself. So like this person wants to exchange that, all right? And they feel like the people that are around or the person that they're around does not compare. This could even be like even an employer telling you that she doesn't compare, meaning like other employees don't compare to you. You know what I mean? Like they love the way you smell. You can come into the office and people could love the way you smell and nobody in here compares to you. So it could be that. You know what I mean? It could go along the lines of something like that. But it's somebody who wants to be playful but doesn't really play that much. You know what I mean? Like they overthink it. All right. For some of you, this is somebody who you've surrendered, like you've given up on this relationship, but it was something that's been blessed to come back around in a way, because the round and around is here. So you could have gave it up, but it's something that's like meant to come back around again. Okay. Here's your advice though. Prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me to always remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. So let me give you signs. We have Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. So, Part 1. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Part 2. So, Part 2. Who's falling for you right now? Ooh, this is somebody who struggles being present. This could be somebody who's like a lucky go-getter, or someone who takes leaps of faith. They may have a lot of faith. They talk a lot of shit too. They're very playful. All right, very entertaining, enthusiastic. All right, this could be also somebody who's stingy or selfish in some way. Let me give you signs. Well, nah. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, that is somebody who's giving or who shares. All right, they may overgive. That's how I've seen it play out. Now, other people could see it some other way, but I've seen it play out where they're usually an overgiver. This is how they attempt to build trust. But this could be somebody maybe who you don't necessarily trust, or you guys are like trying to get to some level of trust. All right, or they may have trust issues. This is, all right, let me give you signs real quick. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got Libra. We got Taurus. We got Gemini. All right, and that's what we got. Could be a Capricorn, because the 4 of Pentacles is supposed to be a Capricorn card, but for some, this could be a landlord, because I also remember a 4 of Pentacles being a landlord, a surety in money, or something like that. Previous landlord, maybe? I don't know. Or are they like working like a landlord thing or something like that? All right, this person says, I keep tabs on you through your social media. So they keep tabs on you through your social media. So this may be somebody who doesn't really want you to know that they watch out for you. All right. It's going to be somebody who's very attractive. All right, very attractive. They could be a great catch in some way. They're very motivated. Maybe a big brother, big sister, or a mentor to people. For some, they could be like an actor. Because I always think of the Page of Wands being like an actor. Sometimes the Page of Cups, but the Page of Wands, with the King of Wands, is somebody who's motivated, dedicated, devoted to the things that they care about. And they're like, and this person just looks like they're being like agile. Like they're like just being agile. So maybe maybe they're in like gymnastics or like something like that. Like maybe they contort their body in some way. This could be even just yoga. All right, like they talk very fast because I'm talking very fast. Like I know everything. So maybe this is a know-it-all as well. They communicate. Okay, we got third house. That's why. Third house communication is here. Plus a lot of Gemini energy here too. So this person maybe likes to prove their point. Likes to like communicate like a lot of the thoughts and ideas, but maybe they don't necessarily feel like you trust them, or there's like a desire to build trust here, but they keep eyes on you. This is somebody who's very easy to get along, or they're very gentle, very, even if they're a male, they're very feminine. They're like very gentle, very calm, very persuasive, very chill. All right, but this is somebody who has issues being present. All right, they could have came to your house, or you maybe come to their house, or they had like a smaller house. Maybe it's like a trailer, or maybe they stay out like in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? Or they stay at a distance. It's somebody who's like from your present right now, like in this moment, right? Because we got past and present in between. So they could have been, I'm gonna give you a scenario also. They could have came from the past and they're now in your present, or they could have came from your future and now they're here in your present. So it could be like you manifested this person as well, because yin is here, which means that you draw in or become receptive to the things that you want. But this is also somebody who's very receptive, all right? So this maybe calls somebody that you manifested into your life, or somebody that you maybe needed. They have a lot of skills, talents, abilities that they can help people with, but maybe sometimes they can use those abilities to take advantage of people, all right? So they could be very good at talking. Maybe they talk a lot, because that's what I'm doing is like talking. So they do like a lot of talking, right? All right, yeah, definitely a lot of talking. They're very attractive too, though. This person may not feel that much attractive, though. All right, they may feel like you don't really find them attractive. That might be what's really going on here too. This person is attractive, but they may feel like they're not attractive, or they may feel like you don't find them attractive. All right. This is somebody who talks a lot of shit, so they don't mind like, just like they could be joking, playing, or they could just talk shit about, shit. You know what talking shit is. You know what it is. I don't need to elaborate on what this is. Oh yeah, this is somebody who can get very passionate too. So yeah, they can this can be somebody who tell you where to go or tell you off if they want to. All right. But they're really chilled, really relaxed, really poised, all right? This is somebody who wants to take a leap of faith towards you, too. They could be, like, giving off a more royal vibe, or more, like, confident vibe, assertive vibe. So, like, wanting to, like, let things be known or let you know. Like, this person likes to chat and communicate, all right? And they're going to be very devoted towards you. They could be trying to show off, all right? Maybe, like a dancer. Because like these people are like dancers. So maybe like a dancer. I mean, that would be like for guys. Well, guys can be dancers too. So maybe it's a guy that maybe dances, or like, maybe they have a nice body, but they're like athletic in some way. All right. For some, they could be maybe a protector or a fighter, or they could be into like maybe like protecting others. So like this could be like, in the law enforcement or soldier, or just any of that. They could just be somebody who protects people from bullies. Like, I don't like people being bullied, so they just step up. All right. But they have a lot of things going on, a lot of irons in the fire. So it's a lot of things going on for them. This could be like a lot of events. This could be like a lot of ideas. It could be a lot of like anything. Whatever they're doing, it's a lot going on. This person is falling for you. And they want to build trust with you, so they want to be able to communicate with you. This person could probably see you as like the same version as them, or like they feel like you just get them. And maybe you'll just get this type of person too, like you'll just get them. And what they really want to do is talk, to communicate, to get a closeness with you, intimacy, to build that, all right? It's maybe somebody who like has a flag. Maybe they wave a flag or something. Maybe it's like on a car, on a bumper, or maybe it's like outside the house. Because they have a flag, so maybe it's like outside the house. All right, this is somebody who's very generous. Yeah, they're very generous because I've seen this gift here. So they're very generous, all right? And they're very soft, tender, compassionate, but they are aggressive. They are assertive, All right, and they're very like, I was gonna say like dominant, not domineering, dominant. Like when they show up into places, they're like in control. All right, like people understand them, or people love them, but they could feel undervalued in some ways. So like while they be helping other people and doing multiple things, they maybe feel undervalued, but they're abundant as well. So like maybe they're not most appreciative of the good things going for them. So maybe they maybe like a lot of fruits. Maybe they're vegetarian, or they're like they're very motivated. So they could be like a vegetarian or fruit, or maybe they eat really healthy. They have a nice body because the Empress is here, and the King of Wands is here. So this is somebody who has a nice body. So they have a nice body, but they just may not be confident in it. All right. This is somebody who's also, yeah, they're also insecure around their body. Dang. They're also insecure around their body, or like their finances, or their stability. For some, they could have just moved, or they could have lost like a little bit of money. Not like a large sum of money, but like a little bit of money. They could have lost out on some money, or this is somebody who maybe, the first time I said it, I said like maybe they're stingy. So maybe they're stingy with their money, because the Four of Pentacles normally for me is about giving the money, but like I wanted to say stingy. So maybe they're stingy with their money, or with their resources, or with their energy, or with their time. Like they're stingy with the things that they put effort into. I don't know. They want to gift you something though. They have a present. It's a naughty gift. It's a naughty gift. I just read naughty. Naughty gift. It's a naughty gift. All right. They want to give you something. All right. So expect them to be flirting with you. This is going to be somebody who's going to flirt with you, but they're going to be very, very like tender, very gentle. All right. It's like lighthearted too. And they struggle with being present. So like when you're talking to them, they maybe like space out a little bit, or they like, get kind of like, maybe I was going to say starstruck. Maybe they get kind of starstruck. Like this person sees you as like a free-spirited individual, like someone they can't keep their eye off of. So that's why they watch you through tabs on social media. You're very attractive. I said through tabs, so I don't know what that is. So maybe like, I mean, I know tabs on like online, what a tab is, but like I was also thinking like through something like a tab, maybe like through a window, or through like a slot, a door slot, or you know what I mean? Maybe like a what's it called? Like your peephole maybe, or something like that, like a drive-through window, any of that. Like this person, but they keep tabs on you through your social media. But this is only somebody who wants to be generous with you, and maybe they're around food, maybe they're around food, maybe they could be a chef then. Like they're very good with fruits, vegetables, or just foods in general. Maybe there could be fertility issues with this person, or this person could have had unexpected pregnancy or unexpected baby on the way in some way. Like this could have been what happened with this person, or what's happening with this person. It's like there's a desire to build trust. All right. And this person is always interacting, or always interactive. Like this could be like talking a lot. This could be like moving a lot. This could be like working with other people. They're always on the go. All right. They could be a lucky person too. I'm seeing this four-leaf clover. They could be a lucky person, but they're very romantic, very chatty, talkative. All right. They want to tell you stuff. They like to tell you stuff. They want to tell you stuff. All right. They maybe have plants. Maybe they're good with plants. Or they like enjoy, like maybe they stay in an area where there's plants at and something like that. New curtains, or either if it's not new curtains, I said new curtains, but I meant like new stuff around the house, or like they have like a well put together house. Like the house is put together. They maybe have like a water fountain in the front. Now, is it a water fountain? Like where the water comes out of it, I think it's a water fountain. It's a water fountain. I'm thinking water fountain like you drink from, but like the ones that be like out in our major cities, they just be like, you throw quarters and stuff in there. Those are water fountains, I believe. So something like that, maybe like in the yard or around, like maybe it's like in that area. Maybe they live in a city like that has that, you know what I mean? Or maybe you encounter them around this, or it's like something like that. Maybe there's water around, water fountain maybe. Because I'm thinking water fountains like the big ones, but it could even be like a school water fountain, or like an office water fountain, or like around the Culligan jug. I don't know, something like that. All right, maybe like eggs. Like that might be like a thing that they like. Maybe they cook eggs. Maybe they like eggs. Maybe it's something that they're partial to, or maybe they just had like yeah, maybe it was a birth, but for some it could be like a miscarriage. All right, there's maybe also somebody who likes a lot of affection. They like a lot of admiration. All right, they like a lot of like hugging, kissing, sensualness. All right, they could also be somebody who doesn't really like, if they're a parent, this is somebody who maybe doesn't like necessarily being a parent, but they will. Like, they'll do the job, but they can feel burdened by the responsibilities of it. You know what I mean? So, because with the King of Wands, there's somebody who's very passionate and devoted towards their goals, but they could also maybe feel burdened by, or for some, they could feel burdened by affection, or they can like overly affectionate. Like, so this person could be overly affectionate, like very kissy, very huggy. You know what I mean? So maybe that's that type of person. But if it's not, then this is somebody who likes attention. They're going to be trying to get attention, trying to get your attention. Like by maybe contorting or like doing different things, like moving around, being active. Like this, maybe I was going to say maybe in the field of your vision. But they're like watching you though at the same time. So like this person has their eye on you. So they watch you. You know what I mean? Yeah, they have their eyes focused on you. So you have their attention. They may have like a snooty face, or maybe their face kind of just seems like they're like not feeling it. For some, he's gonna have like a really sharp shape up, right? And the woman maybe wears pigtails or like puffs, or like like two of those little things or something on her head, like in a way. Maybe she wraps it up in like buns, two buns, or maybe like a bun, or They like to show off their body though, so they have an attractive body. All right. Maybe the man has strong arms, and the woman has like a in shape body, a toned body. All right. She maybe likes to show her breast off or something like that. If it's a woman, they maybe like to wear designer or like fancy clothes, or they like to like wear clothes that like stand out, that make them stand out in some way. So this could be like, let's give you some colors I can see. They could be having like green pants, like awkward colors, like green pants, orange. We got like orange, like, yeah, it's like it stands out. Like this person looks for your attention, and they're falling for you. So they're looking for your attention because they are very focused on you. They have a lot of attraction to you and a lot of desire for you. So they're going to be trying to do whatever they can to get your attention. All right. This could be like moving in front of you. This could be like chatting. This could be like, I'll give you an example. Like say you guys are at, like I told you about the Walmart. All right. Yeah. Let's say that we were at a club and you're at the bar, and then you leave from the bar, maybe you go to another side of the club, and this guy shows up and he followed you from the bar to over here, but he's not saying anything. He's just in this area. It's kind of like that. Like they maybe go to the areas that you are. Maybe you frequent a certain store and they show up at that store, but maybe they don't live on that side of town, or it's like that. All right. It's kind of like that. Like this person could be somebody who's like a leader of some sense, or a boss in some sense, an entrepreneur, or they could be like they're a leader of some sort. All right. But for some, they could be married. All right. They could be married, and they could be looking for a young tenderoni. All right. For others, if they're not married, maybe it's a relationship, but because usually the kings are in a relationship, committed at some point. But if they're not necessarily committed, this is somebody who's very devoted to their passions, to their goals. They're very driven and motivated. And they're also someone who knows how to influence others and lead others in the right direction. So this person is just keeping tabs on your social media, but they just maybe don't feel as worthy of you, or they don't feel worthy enough just yet. Yeah. They could feel like you don't value them, or their self-worth is in here somewhere. For some, they could feel overwhelmed by you, like desiring affection from you, all right? They could desire something from you. Validity. Here's your advice, though. Breakthrough. How many heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. So signs we got are Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Oh yeah, I said Capricorn. So pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So pile 3. Who's falling for you right now? right, this could be somebody who's stuck in between something, or somebody who's trying to embrace vagueness between you guys. Could be a Leo, could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio, could be a Capricorn. This is somebody who moves in silence. All right. Yep, I got Leo. I got a lot of fire energy. I got Virgo. I got Gemini. I got Sagittarius. Okay. So this could be somebody who comes in and out. Like they don't maybe stay consistent wherever they are. For some, you guys could be taking a break from this person, or this is somebody who likes to like lay around, like nap, rest, relax. All right, they could be in between something, meaning that they could be like maybe be in between jobs, maybe be in between relationships, maybe be in between, I don't know, maybe you see them in between cars, something like that. This somebody who's very prideful though. All right, maybe even a little bit arrogant or cocky, conceited. They're very good with words. They could be a rapper, speaker. They could also be just very good with their hands. Maybe they do like sometimes I think of like somebody, like if it's a woman, maybe they do like manicures. Or they do like usually that's the empress. The empress. They're usually into like makeup and all that. But like I've noticed that the magician sometimes shows up as people who maybe do like manicures and stuff, or they do like rap, or they do work or like hobbies that they have to use their mental prowess to make happen. So like their creativity, but like their own individualistic style. So maybe they dress very nice. For some, they could give like a Asian descent type of energy, or maybe a very yellow, light skin type of energy. Now, normally though, the wands are usually dark skinned people. So it could be also a dark skinned person, but they're going to be somebody who's very confident and they get a lot of attention. So that's maybe why that might be why they're cocky. It might be. But it's also somebody who's very smart. They have a lot of wisdom. They have a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. They could be I was going to say maybe a teacher. This person says, let me prove to you that I did change. So this person, maybe you know this person from the past, or they're changing in some way. They could be strong physically. I think that they're very much into their appearance, because this looks like there's a vanity mirror. So they're very much into their appearance. All right. So, but they kind of dress like reserved or in like comfy clothes. So like they like to lay around too. So they like to dress in comfy clothes. They have a nice body. They could be very sexual. Like maybe overly like sexualize themselves, or like overly put themselves out in a sexual manner. So maybe like if it's a man, the pictures he may take maybe always has his chest out, or he's like giving like a sexy stare, or like a lustful stare, or like it's something that really just calls attention to sexuality, or they just have like a lot of sexual energy just radiating off them and people can't help it. So it could be any of that as well. All right, this could be somebody who went through like a hard, difficult period of time. So this is somebody who likes to stay persistent and dedicated towards things. They could have went through a difficult period of time, and this could have been with you, or this could have just been in general. Like they could have just gotten out of like a hard cycle where maybe they were struggling with, because when I see Capricorn, I think of boundaries, and with Leo, I think of people pleasing. So maybe they could have been, maybe they are a people pleaser, or maybe they could have been a people pleaser. All right, this may be somebody who struggled with boundaries. This could have been somebody who was overly generous, but giving with motives, because Capricorn is usually a sign that has motives. Like everyone in their mind has a reason for why they're around, or for why they're doing what they're doing. Leo is more of like a generous person. They want this for your validation, for you to be like, to see them as the sun around you. You know what I mean? So this person maybe likes to give as a way of like being around you, or likes to cheer people up. They could be very cheerful themselves, but they can also be like very stoic. You know what I mean? So like maybe they're like very like over the top, and then at the same time they're very like reserved, chilled, holding back. You're doing the most. So maybe this person just is used to just getting a lot of attention. But just maybe somebody who doesn't talk that much, or you just don't talk to them at all. Now for others, this could be somebody who sings. They may be very much a good singer. You might get a message from them soon, because I see the cardinal spirit. It's not really a cardinal spirit, it's just a bird in this picture, but I see a cardinal, so I know cardinals are messengers. So they may be a messenger. I was even thinking like the postman, postwoman, but I don't know, that maybe only fit for like one or two of y'all. But yeah, this person is they're into spirituality as well, and they can cook. They can cook or something, but they're very spiritual, and they could be very like kumbaya-ish, like very peaceful. But at the same time, this could also be somebody who's like in and out or very flighty. Like they can't stay in one space. They need to be moving on the go. So I think that's who they are. Now, they could feel like you're a player, or they could feel like they need to tie you down in some way. Like they need your attention. This person wants your attention. This is why they're falling for you. They want your attention. They want to manipulate or facilitate a way to get your attention. They want your eyes on them, all right? They maybe want to give you something. Now, I'm not going to say like a gift, but like most likely sexual. Like they want to be able to use their voice to talk to you and communicate. This person maybe they have a nice voice. I kind of get that vibe too, because song is here. So they could either be a singer or they just have a very nice voice. Maybe it's comforting, maybe it's very peaceful, something like that. They also have strengths and abilities that they use, but they like to take naps or rest or lay up or chill. So this could be like a cuddly type of person, or just like a really reserved, chill, but like maybe when you get them excited, they're like, ooh, like a ball of fire. This could be always somebody who feels like they need to protect themselves or need to guard themselves from other people. Maybe, so like, let's say like this may have been somebody who maybe wasn't popular or cool when they were younger. And as they got older, they always felt like other people were after them. So it could be like that. Like they maybe always act like people are after them, or like people are doing something to them, or they need to like guard themselves, protect themselves from other people. But they're like really chilled, really reserved. So like even if they were kind of like violent, or even like in that ability to be violent, they are really just chilled. They could be very fiery though, and very like flamboyant. So maybe the colors they wear, or just like the way that they talk is like really flamboyant. Like they know they got it like that, or like they're like really like, yeah, like they got it like that. So like arrogance is a big thing with this person, all right? They could be insecure in some ways, maybe like not trusting in their ability to get things or make things happen. They may not think that they can create the life that they would like, or they may not feel like they can create situations or scenarios how they would like to see them play out. I was gonna say a woe is me, but I'm not gonna say woe is me. It's just somebody who's just been through a lot of like trials, tribulations, struggles, strife, and they think that that's just kind of how life is. So like this is somebody maybe who's like very maybe practical, but like this is somebody maybe pessimistic, but not really, because we got Leo energy here, which is the optimistic sign. So they could be pessimistic, and they maybe fluctuate between that. Maybe they fluctuate between being pessimistic to being optimistic, or very like, shunning of other people. But this is somebody who sometimes can let pride get in their way, but they have their eye on you. All right, this is somebody who has their eye on you, and they are like an in between type, because that's the first sign that comes out. So this is somebody who's on the fence about you. They're on the fence about you, but like they want your validation and they want your attention. All right. They want to be able to help you in like areas where you may not be the strongest, or like maybe be like an asset in some way, or like power through to carry you in a way. They're very stubborn. When they got their mind made up, this person just goes with it. So yeah, they maybe have a pet, maybe a snake, maybe they're into the occult too. Like they're into like hidden knowledge, hidden spirituality. Maybe they be in like areas where it's a little risky, because the Knight of Wands is somebody who could be into risk taking, and with Scorpio next to it, it could be like somebody who's like into like taboo things. Sometimes I think of like street pharmacists, or drug dealers, or scammers, or gamblers, or people who just work the system. You know what I mean? Like there's something secretive about them, or even if they don't necessarily do that, this just is somebody who likes to keep all their moves hidden, but they make a lot of moves. They make a lot of moves. They, you know what I mean? They do a lot. You know what I mean? But they're like here today, gone tomorrow, but you don't really get to know everything they're doing. They maybe keep it very secretive. They could be very strategic in the way that they do things, but their emotions are very intense. All right? This is somebody who definitely does things in the dark, because it says moves in silence. This is somebody who moves in the dark. So people don't know everything that they do, or see everything that they do. All right? They could be into like sports, or like competitive in a competitive field maybe. They maybe feel like they don't get enough attention, or this person could be like an overachiever, and feels like they're not getting enough recognition in some way, or this person is just going to be trying to manipulate a way to get you to recognize them, to notice them. So like this could be like shouting out to you, shouting your praises, delivering a message, messaging you, and then not showing up or saying anything. Like they want to get your attention, but it may be through like messages, or through like passion, or through like indirectly, maybe like sending a message through somebody else, or like indirectly like saying things to you. You know what I mean? Like there's a desire to like get your attention, to get you to notice them, and maybe get some insight from you. So maybe they maybe ask you a question and then skirt off, like, you know, hey, can you get me to the corner of 123 Street? And then they skirt off, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, like they want to get your attention, like, hey, is that peanut butter right there next to you? You know what I mean? Like they don't really give a shit about that, but you know what I mean? They may, or like anything. Like it's just like they want to start up a conversation with you to just get your attention on them. All right. This could be somebody who maybe, okay, so let me give you some colors, because you maybe see this person, the next time you see them, they may be wearing this color. So they may be having something on their head, they may wear glasses, all right? They may be a wine drinker, or they may be, maybe you see them somewhere where you guys are drinking, all right? This could be somebody who's like very fond of breakfast, or very fond of like meals. So this could be like at a restaurant, or this could be like at their house, maybe they invite you over. All right, they could be wearing like very loose fitting clothing if they do, maybe, and for a woman, she maybe has her hair back in a ponytail. All right, for others, maybe she just has her hair straight out. For some, they could have like red hair, they can have like dreads, or they can have like braids, twist. This is for some, because, you know, I don't really know if some men do have red hair, but usually that's like a woman thing. But anyway, all right, very nice body, wide hips. If a woman, she has nice breasts. They have nice hair. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be like over their head, but it could be. You know what I mean? Like maybe it could be on their beard. Maybe it could be, if they do have hair on their head, then maybe it's like a hair piece, or it's like, I mean, it doesn't have. It doesn't have to be a hair piece. I'm just saying, like, it could be, all right? Because it's like it's really sharp, very, very like well taken care of, well groomed. But they also like to have their hair like very wild too. So like maybe like a bedroom hair. Now this person likes to chill and relax a lot. So like they want to be comfy. So this person wants to be comfy. You may meet them at like some type of building. Maybe it's got glass windows. It looks like an office building. It's like an office building. It's like got like a lot of glass out of windows. It could be like a church or something, or something like that. You may see them around. Maybe they're around that type of area in that environment. Maybe you met this person like around Christmas. I don't know. This person be like they fantasize a lot, or they live in the clouds. Maybe they're a smoker, but they could be also like somebody who lives in the clouds, like kind of like fantasizes a lot, dreams a lot. They live in a dream space, and they always feel like they need to protect themselves or protect their dreams or their hopes or wishes from other people. So they maybe sing, but they don't like to sing, or they don't really put themselves out there like that. They're trying to find the courage, though. They're trying to find the courage to be able to move towards you. Yeah, they're about to be getting sweet rewards for something that they've done. They're probably seeing progress or success, victory in some sense, public recognition. They could be getting that. They could be like that type of person. Like they could be popular, low-key popular. That's what I say, low-key popular. Low-key popular could be like people don't like to acknowledge that they like them. So like maybe they're like somebody who's like very well, I said they're arrogant. So they could also be somebody who talks maybe harshly to people, or they talk sideways to people, or people, maybe they outsmart a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like they could be good with their hands and their abilities and stuff, but like maybe they can seem like they don't do a lot of work, or like maybe they have other people do their work for them, or they have like other people come in as their like rescue or something, or it's like that. Like maybe, or maybe they rescue other people or something, or they like take on the burdens of other people, or but like people feel like they manipulate to get control of dynamics. So this could be somebody who does that. Like they're going to be manipulating to get the control of the dynamics, but it could be through like talking and like well-placed, timed, like gifts, or well-timed, like you know, actions towards you. It's well-timed, all right. But it's manipulative because it's not manipulative like in a negative way, because in a desire to like make something happen with you, to get your attention, to like bring some type of passion into the connection. So yeah, they're definitely going to message you, all right? And they may be trying to like give you some type of insight, wisdom, clarity, or just like maybe illuminate something that you weren't really clear about. They want to give you clarity. They want to speak a truth. Could be to like be very direct, or it could be like to offer you a contract, offer you a deal, offer you a start in something, all right, to initiate something. They want to initiate. So that's what they're going to be trying to do, initiate it. They could be with passion, but they could be like acting maybe a little bit jealous. Like this could be like subtly jealous. Like you know how like say you wearing new shoes and it's your friend or somebody that you know, they come in and they're like, oh, look at your shoes, you got these new shoes on, you a baller, I know you got it like that, can I get $50? Like maybe something like that, or just like, you know, it's like backhanded compliments, but it's endearing. All right, here's your advice: manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart, for in doing so you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have so long aspired to create will soon manifest. So this could be somebody who's trying to create their own life, all right? And this may be somebody who's also a leader, or somebody who's willing to lead you or like help you build something. So signs we have are Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Leo again, and Leo again. So yeah. So pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. Who's falling for you right now? Oh, this is somebody who wants to go deep with you. All right, but somebody who could be afraid to take a leap. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Sagittarius. This is somebody you work with. Could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Could be an Aries. All right. So this could be somebody who's like a casual acquaintance. You be around them, you work around them. Maybe it's a coworker. They're a messenger, or they're like somebody who's maybe a salesperson. They could be a traveler, very experienced at life. They're very passionate about things. All right. They dress really nice. For some, they could be browner skin, darker skin. They don't have to be, but I got like, oh yeah, they could be paler skin too, because I got that. This somebody has a nice body, wide hips, nice body. All right. It's also somebody who has big picture thinking. They tend to be very optimistic. I was going to say they whisper. So they whisper maybe, or they gossip about you. Yeah, they gossip about you because it says because they're not happy, this person is a Grinch. So so they keep like a moody face, or like a bland, stern, you know what I mean? Like, all right. There's a lot of tension with them because I have my shoulders up for some reason. So there's a lot of tension with them. They have tension. All right. Maybe they need like a massage, or need to work out, or maybe they work out, or I don't know. It's also somebody who's in authority. They have power, position. Now, for some, they could be very mature, like very mature. For others, it's just somebody who's just like a leader. They've established some type of dominancy among their peers. Yeah. Some type of dominancy among their peers. This is somebody who also trusts the great mystery of life. They're swimming in it currently, is what I want to say. For some, they could be a bigger body person, or this is somebody who's like very big in stature, or like very, and sometimes big in stature doesn't even mean physically big. Like big in stature could be like a celebrity who doesn't use their authority against other people. You know what I mean? But this could be somebody who also holds on to traditional values, very spiritual, but they hold on to traditional values. They could be very giving. They could be very giving. This person maybe wants to give the crown to somebody. So maybe like if you're like a level below them, maybe they want to give you something, or like they want to give you something. They could be generous. But if they haven't been generous before, they're going to be generous. This person wants to be generous because it's a change, and right next to it is generous. But they could be afraid of it because poise is here. But there's going to be a breakthrough because Uranus energy is here, and even if you didn't want to have a breakthrough, it's coming. So this person is going to be doing something unusual or non-traditional or erratic, all right, towards you. It's going to be a gift. Maybe it could be like a peace treaty, or like it's an offer for sure, all right? This person maybe wants to give you a new opportunity in some way. Like I said, this is an acquaintance because the 5 of Pentacles is here, and this makes it an acquaintance, or a friend that you know through a friend of others. And because we have the 3 of Pentacles, it's most likely somebody that you know through other people, all right? You could have collaborated with this person, or this could be a person who maybe is very... I was gonna say like a town crier, so a messenger of some sort, like a town crier, or like a, I don't know, like Caesar Rodney, or like Paul Revere type of thing. Like maybe they go to town, city to city, preaching a message, selling stuff, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or maybe they go from one location to another location, like getting people, like, maybe getting customers, or like getting people like riled up, or getting people like to see the brighter side of things, or putting people in their power, or like, so it could be like a life coach, or like it's like maybe like an influencer, or like, they work for the public, or they have like a status of some sense. Could be like a very nice uniform, but this is somebody who's been established for a while. So they've had this position for a while, or they've had their authority for a while, or they've had this feeling of being in charge for a while. This is somebody who also maybe just like takes their time making moves on things. They could like very much like hesitate and debate and like be ready to make a move, but like hold themselves back. All right, they're watching too. Yeah, this person is watching you too. They want to give you something. All right, this may be like a jokester, a comedian, a funny person. Sagittarius is a funny person, so they're like a funny person. They could maybe make fun of their own plights or like the issues that they go through. Because remember I was telling you, like they could see like the brighter side of things. For some, they could be injured, maybe on crutches, or they could be like hurt in some way, or just getting over an ailment, or maybe they're sick, like coughing sick, or like hurt sick, injured, ailment, something like that. But they have a lot of confidence, and they're very passionate about themselves and the things that they want and they desire. And they maybe not stay consistent with the things they desire. Like maybe what they desire just changes. Maybe they have like a wandering eye, but maybe it's not even that. Like they're very curious and playful. So unusual, that might be what's going on here. Maybe unusually, they're gonna be very curious and playful, like jokey, laughing, ha ha ha. All right. This may be somebody who's always serious, keeps a stern face. They may be playful because Uranus is here, which means there's a change of direction or a change of speed in the connection. All right. Or they've had some type of change. Like they could have underwent some type of big change, some unexpected change could have came their way. They could have been gifted something, given something. They could have been given the keys to something, the authority of something, like something like that. All right. They want to work with you. They want to compromise with you. They're in your community. All right. They may have skills and abilities that they show other people. They work with other people. They're going to message you though. They're not happy because somebody else is miserable or because everyone else around them is miserable. So like maybe they're not happy because other people around them are miserable, or they just look like they're miserable. Like they just keep like a RBF. All right. But they're playful. All right. And this is somebody who also sees things at a bigger perspective than other people. So like how some people seen it, they see it bigger or like from a larger scale. Like they understand it. I'm not gonna say they understand the intricacies of it, but they just care about the bigger picture, the bigger reason, or the bigger goal. This is somebody who has a bigger goal. All right. They could be asking about money, or they could be wanting to give you money, gift you money, or they could be wanting to gift you a resource. All right, like get you out of a stressful situation or a low period. They want to empower you in some way though. All right, but this is going to be somebody who acts like they don't see you. They're abundant too. They're going to be acting like they don't, maybe they're going to act like they don't look at you that way. All right, because this is somebody who tries to keep on a really professional face or a really stern outlook on life. Like they're trying to do the right thing, traditional thing. This could be a traditional value type of person, all right? But there's some type of breakthrough here. This person sees you as a gem, or they feel like you're a hidden gem, or yeah, maybe that's that. But they're afraid. They could be a star, like star power, juice, or something like that. Like they have that type of juice. Yeah. So when they, all right, so this is how you may notice them if you see them, like, because they may, all right, so if this person always keeps like a stern face, when they see you, they may, or it's like a smirk, like a, you know, like they turn their face up, like, you know, they emoji where they're like, it's like that, like, you know, like a look, like, hey, like I know you, or hey, I'm glad to see you, or, you know, maybe it's like a devilish grin, like, you know what I'm on. So maybe that, it's a grin, but like this person tries to keep a stern, stone cold face. So like that's how you're gonna know, because this person wants to be playful or like lighthearted or like jovial. They want to be like jovial, but it's going to be a change. So the way you're going to know this person is somebody who's always stern, always strict, always like doing the right thing, facing forward. They're going to be like having their eye on you, but like in a subtle way, because they don't want you to know. It says when you express how you feel, it turns me on even when you're mad. So this person maybe can express themselves very well, or they suck at expressing themselves, and they like when you get, oh yeah, they okay. This is somebody who's very passionate, and they like when you get passionate too. So like it makes them feel, you know, it turns them on because they like passion. They're very passionate, so they like that. So this person likes when you express yourself. It turns them on. All right. This could be somebody who wears like boots, big boots, or like a work uniform as well. Definitely a work uniform. For some, they could be like police or like into like authority, disciplinarian type of position in their life. But maybe they're always on the go. or they're always the one that's out making moves and like reaching, touching, contacting people. So it could be that. Maybe they could have hurt themselves, hurt their foot, hurt their ankle. It could be like an injury that they're healing from, or if it's not necessarily an injury, then there's like a desire, like maybe you don't really know this person, you guys aren't really well acquainted, you just maybe know them through other people, like they're just around, because the Three of Pentacles here, so they're just around, they're in their environment, they're in your community, but you just don't really maybe like interact with them. All right, they maybe offered you something or put something in your hand, or like, you know, gifted you something. They're a gift giver, or they have a gift. All right, they have a gift that they share. They may be into like fruit, like warm fruits, like, oh, so maybe they're in a warm climate. But I was thinking like a warm fruits, like warm base fruits, like oranges, apricots, mangoes, pineapples, pomegranates. They like stuff like that maybe. So maybe that's like a vegetarian. They could be a planter. I was gonna say a grower. So maybe like a planter or a grower, or like maybe they live near like a beach, like live near water, or like in a dry area. I see the pyramids here, so maybe even like a dry area, but I also got cold, so that's all the weather. But I see wheat, so maybe like a wheat field, or like maybe like a field. Maybe there's like a drier climate area, but there's snow here, so that also could be like a mountains, which there are places that are like have all three. Like California has snow, mountains, beach, water, sand. So like it could be like that, like an area like that. Or just, you know what I mean? But this could also be like separate. It doesn't even have to be that, because it could be that. But I feel like they could be on boats, or used to being on boats, or they could just went on a trip recently with a boat. Or this person is like moving towards what they consider an opportunity to take a risk towards you. But they could feel like it's taking them a while to get there. But they're just trusting in whatever is going on to get them there. All right? They could be waning in a way, like it's like they want to come towards you, but they're kind of like, They got confidence though, but they kind of, And then with the poison reverse, they like, they overthinking, making the move towards you. But so when they do make a move, and when they say something towards you, it's gonna be unexpected, because it's Uranus energy. So like maybe they gift you something unexpectedly, or they reach out unexpectedly, or they try to work out, or like work with you, cooperate with you, collab with you unexpectedly, or they message you unexpectedly. All right, maybe they want to give you a title, or like crown you. Sometimes it could be like bigging you up, cheerleader. So maybe even that, like boost you up, like a cheerleader. They're very courageous and bold. So like the way that they talk is bold. Like they may say things that other people wouldn't say, or they're very like assertive with their confidence. Like, you didn't think I would say that, huh? I will. So it's like that. It's like that. They're a builder of some sort, or they like to build. They like stability. They like things that compound or build on themselves. Like that's their goal. That's what they like. So yeah, clothes are important. Clothes, what they wear, how they dress. If it's a woman, she maybe has a tattoo down her back, or like they wear form-fitting clothes. Even if it's a man, form-fitting clothes, but it's nice. All right, it's nice clothes. If they're older, they may like to wear like more comfy, but like a suit, maybe like a suit, or like, but like it says I have status, but it doesn't seem to restrict them. But they are like someone who's used to doing things the same as they've always done, like a routine, schedule, a pattern. Like it's business as usual with this person. So like the change is going to be the way that they start interacting with you, because it's going to be passionate filled, and they're going to be looking to work with you. They maybe even tell other people about you, or like express, like, I don't know, it's kind of like they want to tell other people about you, or like put you on display with them, or like, I don't know, maybe they want to tell you something, advise you something, but they're like afraid to take the risk. But they are going to just throw their hands up and just do it. They are, but it's going to be unexpected. You're not going to see it coming. But this person is falling for you, and they're going to want to give to you. Now, for some, if this person is like a level ahead of you, or like over top of you, like a superior, like a boss, a manager, then this person is going to be wanting to give to you, because they see you as like the best possible option, or the best employee, or like the best person, and they want to like rain blessings on you. Maybe it's a promotion. All right. If not, this is somebody who wants to work with you to boost you. All right. Or give you your comeuppings, or give you credit for something. Maybe want to give you credit for something. All right. Yeah, but they're going to be trying to act like they don't see you. That's the big thing. Here's your advice, though. There's going to be somebody who wants to get deeper, too. Get deep. All right? This is like a soulmate, because I see an 11 here. So this is a soulmate. And a 7. So that's also divine intervention, or divine, like a message that's meant for you. Here's your advice. Dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw success to you. All you have ever wished for, even that which seems a distant dream, is about to manifest. Unexpectedly, too, because Uranus is here. So let me give you signs. We got Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. All right. So, Pile 4. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house.